got some more millies that keep me a knot. My creative history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it don't fall. All them traffic, cause they gonna chop. Just tired of fighting, cause I run it like Nike, we got it all up. I might be too strung out on compliments, overdosed on confidence. Started not to give a fuck and stop fearing the consequence. Drinking every night because we drink to my accomplishments. Faded way too long, I'm floating in and out of consciousness, and they saying I'm bad. I agree with that. I just take my time with all this shit. I still believe in that. I had someone tell me I fell off, ooh, I needed that. And they wanna see me pick back up, well, where'd I leave it at? I know I exaggerated things, now I got it like that. Stuff my napkin in my shirt cause I'm just mopping like that. You know good and well that you don't want a problem.
Ladies and gentlemen, good evening and welcome to Wethersfield High School for the following contest between the visiting Spartans of Maloney and your Wethersfield Eagles. The following contest is being conducted under the direction of Assistant Principal and Athletic Director Mr. Mike Maltesi and Principal Mr. Thomas Moore. Sports medicine services are provided by Hartford Hospital Athletic Trainer Mr. Scott Applebaum. It is the hope of the high school administration, game officials, coaches, and players that the spectators will enjoy the contest in the spirit of good sportsmanship. Please note that the use of profanity and inappropriate behavior will not be tolerated at any student-centered events. We, the students, athletes, and staff of Wethersfield High School, are proud of our school and want to extend a warm welcome to our guests. Now it's time for tonight's starting lineups. Introducing the competitors first, the challenger. Coming into tonight's contest with a professional record of 2 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. They are the visiting Spartans of Maloney. Starting first, number 17, Sylvia Lavin. Number 9, Abby Lespier. Number 3, Haley Lespier. Number 10, Mackenzie McCormick. Starting in goal, number 00, Caroline Reardon. Number 13, Ellie Clodier. Number 6, Molly Marcus. Number 20, Carlin Yakov. Number 19, Sophie Boulier. Number 12, Macy Figluski. And number 16, Mia Carbone. The Spartans are led by head coach Owen McClure and are assisted by Art Canova. And now, introducing your Wethersfield Eagles, entering tonight's contest with a record of 10 wins, 0 losses, and 1 tie. Starting first, the goalie, number 18, Riley Ford.
Riley.
Number 2, Maddie Riggy.
Go, Maddie.
Number 3, Sierra Judson.
Go, Sierra.
Number 5, Alexa D'Onofrio. Number 6, Cam Wilkinson. Number 7, Annie Clemente. Number 8, Andrea Buzas. Number 14, Ali Leahy. Number 17, Ava Amenovich. Number 23, Caitlin Ryan. And number 24, Gabby Villagra. Your Eagles are led by head coach Tony Leone. We now ask that at this time you please rise or remove your caps as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And so we welcome you in. It's a opening night of the cohort tournament, and tonight should be another exciting night of soccer. My name is James Clark, the voice of Wethersfield, welcoming you here into Cottone Field tonight. And again, it should be another interesting night of soccer as junior Riley Ford called upon once again to mind the net. She was called upon in the Berlin game where she held a solid 1-0 performance against arguably the second best team in the entire cohort, the only team they had yet to beat up until that point. And now here we are getting set for the first of possibly 2 games of the tournament. If they beat Maloney this evening, they will be on their way into the finale, which would be here at home. Same with the boys' game, as the boys will also be taking on the Spartans of Maloney. That will be tomorrow night, 6 o'clock, right here. Same time, same place. Wethersfield ready to go. So it should be an exciting night of soccer. 40 minutes on the clock, and we'll be ready to go. Eagles wearing the blue and the white. And then it will be the Maloney Spartans wearing white and green. Again, daughter of Coach Rob Yakum. That is Carlin Yakum, number 20 on this Maloney squad. And we are going to see how they fare once again. These teams have met here once before. It ended in a Wethersfield victory, as they are 10-0-1 entering this contest. That one blemish on the record, if you can really call it that, a tie with Berlin, the second best team in the cohort, a team they later beat in their regular season, or at least their home finale of the regular season. Maloney coming into tonight's game, 2 wins, 8 losses, 1 tie. Looking to try and pull the 4-on-1 upset here. And would that be a headline? So we are set to go. Still in the huddle, both teams. Again, welcome here. And it looks like they almost dropped the bench back there. Anyways, a perfect night here so far. Not too hot, not too cold. We'll see how the weather goes a little bit later into the evening. Maloney will be starting with the ball here as they get set into the circle. So again, Maloney set. And we are underway here from Wethersfield. Maloney getting the ball start, and we are underway. It moves in quickly. Now up towards Ali Leahy. A few changes into that starting lineup for Wethersfield. Riley Ford getting a start, as well as Ali Leahy, Ava Ametic, 2 other players not typically getting starts, but here in the playoffs, now getting to start these big games. Maloney coming in, the number 4 in the tournament here, settling in. It's going to be knocked along. Not quite. And back down the field. And we'll see if Wethersfield is able to make a good charge and
early in the game. We're gonna Judson brings it along. Now over to Ryan. And so Allie Leahy moving it in. Brings it up. And it looks like that goes off. Cam Wilkinson, Riggy with a chance in the box. Sends it up. Wilkinson not on the mark. Out of bounds, this one will go. About 38:50 left here in this first half, so not a lot of time has passed. Still in the early goings of this one, and a lot can happen here. Kick from the box, being brought out. Wilkinson on it defensively. Back towards Annie Clementon. And Clementon now. Wilkinson with the chance. Not quite going to find it. Back along to Allie Leahy. Now Maddie Riggy. Out in front towards Riggy. Back to Wilkinson. Wilkinson. Not going to find it. It's taken away back there. That one is launched out of bounds. And not quite going to find their way with this one. So Wethersfield looking for the throw-in. That's Lexa D'Onofrio. Riggy tries to get there. Good defensive effort from the Spartans. Spartans looking for that third win of the season overall. Wethersfield looking to strike number 11 in the W column here on a Monday night. And we're so glad you could spend part of your Monday night with us here on Blue Eagle News. So back over towards, now in towards Allie Leahy. Back over towards D'Onofrio. Cross is interrupted. Back around, and it goes off of Annie Clementon. Another notable exception here from the starters. Emma Clementon, Ava Amedovic now bringing it up. And it goes back. Whistle blown, and I think that would be offsides. Would be the proper call. And so in it goes. And now it goes towards Sierra Judson now. Into D'Onofrio. Moving back. And so it goes towards Gabby Villagra. And now Leahy up along to Ryan, who is going to try to send it. And now Sierra Judson will track it down midfield. Going back over. And so now this one will roll back towards Buzas. And Gabby Villagra up to Leahy. And Leahy looking for somebody open. Not going to find it. There's the through ball. Might just put a little too much on it. Amedovic will find it in the top corner. And not for long, it'll go out of bounds. 35-10 left here, first half of action. So back towards Ryan now. This will be brought up. And Leahy again. Up towards D'Onofrio, and D'Onofrio unable to get there in time. A rare sight for D'Onofrio, being unable to get to the ball in time. Typically a lockdown defender. That one goes off of number 9. That was Abby Lespier that goes off of, and out of bounds. Both Lespiers in the starting lineup tonight, both Abby and Haley. Starting for the Maloney Spartans. That one goes out of bounds. And so this one goes back, and the throw-in coming from the corner. In towards Riggy, and now to Judson, who's going to fire it. Barely held on to by the netminder this evening. And Caroline Reardon. And out in front. Now towards Allie Leahy. And this one being moved along. High side, out of bounds. I think that goes out on Caitlin Ryan. And so, 33:08 to go. Sent along now in. Not quite going to get there, and 1-on-3 the other way. Wethersfield getting there defensively. Back towards Bouzas, who's going to clear it. Sends it back. Not quite going to find it. And this one will slip past the defender and into the offensive zone. Gabby Villagra again there on the clear. Should be headed out of bounds. It will be. And Maloney will retain possession. 32:30 to go. And so now back out in front to Wilkinson. Now in towards D'Onofrio, back towards Wilkinson. Not going to find anyone. Gabby Villagra. Now to Bouzas. Bouzas to Judson. Judson tries to get it to Clementon. Clementon will try and move it along off a defensive player, but Clementon still tracking it down into that low end of the zone. Back down towards D'Onofrio, who sends it into Riggy. Riggy, low wing, tried to get it to Clementon, again off the mark. So a 31-35 left here in this half. Looks like brief stoppage. Again, first round cohort tournament. And the Spartans back here again. Back towards D'Onofrio. Sent in towards Amedovic. Can't quite hold on to it. Back in towards Allie Leahy, who sends it to Sierra Judson. Now over. It looks like that was towards Annie Clementon. Was wrong back there. I believe it was Bouzas who sent it to Judson. And out into the high side for the defense. And 30-35 left here in the first half. And looks like Allie Leahy is there. To Gabby Villagra, slips past her. To D'Onofrio. D'Onofrio with the through ball to Riggy. Riggy is on the mark, moving down the middle lane. Try and find it. Not quite going to get there. Goes in low side. Out of bounds. Wethersfield will take it away to D'Onofrio. And D'Onofrio to throw it in towards Wilkinson, who will take it off the head. And back now. Annie Clementon gets it to the middle to Allie Leahy. Leahy trying to deliver, and it was supposed to be a sister act for both Leahys this year. Unfortunately, Gracie had a leg injury back in the pre-season for the season, so she's been here as quote-unquote an assistant coach. at least to the words of Tony Leone. This one will be sent back into the goalie box after being retrieved. And we'll see a kick coming out. Sent in. Now back. Riggy tries a through ball. Doesn't go. Trying to get it inside. Not going to find it. Goes to Bouzas. Bouzas to Leahy. Leahy back to Bouzas, who almost trips over the ball but saves it. Sends it back to Ava Medovic. It will go out of bounds there. So it's sent inbounds. And now over. Back over to Riley Ford, the junior keeper who was typically on JV. Now with another start added to her repertoire. Up to Maddie Riggy. Riggy tries to break through, runs into the defensive unit. Low wing, Wilkinson is there to save the possession. The through ball does not quite go through. And here comes Maloney. And back over towards Wilkinson now. And now over towards Ava Medovic. He's going to deliver it right to the keeper. Not quite going to find it.
Ava, you did the hard work. Keep going. Beat her. Keep going.
And so it looks like Maloney getting ready for a sub here. Goes back into the low side. And so still working it inside. Not going to find it here. Back over to Riggy. He's going to kick. Sends it just wide of the net. And Riggy had it. Subbing in for Maloney, number 18, Daisy Delgado. So Daisy Delgado comes into the game. So getting set, kick out of the box. Incoming. Annie Clementon was almost there. This one goes back over to number 10, Mackenzie McCormick. And now Wethersfield taking it away for Allie Leahy, back over to Ava Medovic. Now Medovic trying to send this one in. It goes down towards Maddie Riggy. Tomorrow also a big day for the field hockey team as well as boys soccer. They'll be on the road in their first round matchup against Hall, which should be a good game. I believe that's a 2 versus 3 matchup, at least in the rankings. Back towards Clementon, who tried to send it in, not going to find it, and out of bounds it goes. 25-25 left here in the first. And so back in towards D'Onofrio. Sent in. And Wethersfield on the defensive, trying to find it. Annie Clementon working on overdrive there. Trying to get it out to Leahy. Gabby Villagra is going to be there. Now back over to Alexa D'Onofrio. And so this one goes towards Judson. Going to be found out in front towards Zemetovic. Almost loses control. Tries to kick it anyway and just misses as a shot from an awkward angle. 24-20 to go. And so it goes over towards Annie Clementon. Up towards Cam Wilkinson, who tries to send it just wide. But I think there was a bit of a deflection on that play by the keeper. That one rolled right towards the post. 23:40 left here in the first. Swing kick coming to the box. And that one will go out of bounds. Wethersfield ball. D'Onofrio set for a throw-in. Trying to work her way back. Does not go. So now over towards Wilkinson. Not going to find it again. Wilkinson now in that low corner. Practically a wrestling match out there for the ball, and they'll give the ball to Maloney. Cam Wilkinson pushed off the ball back there. And ball will go to Maloney. 22 and a half to go now. Out in front towards Riggy. Riggy will take it off the head back there. Now bringing it back towards Zemetovic. Now to Judson. So Wethersfield seemingly a little bit too amped up. They're playing almost too aggressively. So much so they're not able to make any of their shots. And with 22:10 to go here in the first half, you got to wonder, what do they have to do to try and correct whatever is wrong on the field? Another kick coming out of the box. We've yet to see any set pieces from Wethersfield, or at least any corner set pieces out of Wethersfield, and we'll see what happens. And so at 21:45 to go. And so, throw in coming. Back over to Wilkinson. Now inside. And a chance for Wethersfield. Clementon to Wilkinson. And so now Wethersfield bringing it back up to 24. That goes to Gabby Villagra. Looks like Wethersfield ready for a substitution. That'll be number 9 in Kathleen Brush. And so it goes now. Back towards Villagra. And sent in towards Andrea Buzar. And back in, midfield. And Ava Zemetovic is there. Not going to find it back there. Goes over to Judson. Judson in control back here. And so, brings it back. Ooh, takes a deflection off the body. Goes over to Allie Leahy, who's driving it down the middle. Not going to find it there, and now it goes back towards Maloney. And so, 20 minutes to go now. Back over to Alexa D'Onofrio. He's going to try and bring it in. And so, number 14 and Allie Leahy brings it up towards Judson. Trying to find it, not gonna. And that goes in. And out of bounds. Possible substitution coming up. We will see that. For Kathleen Brush, Devin Welchel, and Gabby Gulino. Subbing in for Wethersfield, number 9, Kathleen Brosh, number 13, Devin Welchel, and number 25, Gabby Gulino. So Gulino will come into this game. It looks like D'Onofrio and Caitlin Ryan both coming off. And that one is sent out of bounds back there. And out towards Sierra Judson. Back over. And that one out of bounds. So 18:35 to go in a lackluster first half. It's been flying by, however. And Kathleen Brosh gets sent out of bounds. And so, goes back, getting set for the free kick. It's a good distance out. And sent towards Judson, who's not going to find it. Back towards Amedovic, up to Clementon, now to Riggy. Riggy with a quick give and go to Judson. And out of bounds once again. I think Wethersfield will get to retain possession here, however. And here comes the throw in from Gulino. And out in front, chance up high, gonna miss. And Wethersfield in a tie battle, 17:05. And here comes the throw-in. Should be about from the 20. Thrown in. And that one taken away. And that one is crossed. Not gonna find it. And so, 16:30 to go first half. It's gonna be Ella Zagaya, Alexa Geiner, and I think Cindy Baracci. And that one's sent in cross to Amedovic. Back out towards Welchel, who's about 40 yards out, tries to deliver a cross. That just does not hit the mark. Nearly out of bounds in that bottom corner. And so, and it was Villagra sent out. And so up towards Ali Leahy. And so it goes up in front, trying to get it to Brush. Not going to find it. And it looks like good defensive play out there. Goes back towards Brush. Brush lines up on the ground. And we'll see what this is all about. So we're going to see the free kick coming. About, I'd have to say 25 yards out. Gulino delivers. Stopped by the defense. Here comes Ali Leahy. Opportunity sent high and wide. Subbing in for Wethersfield, number 11, Brooke Judson, number 19, Ella Zagaya, number 21, Cindy Baracci, and number 12, Alexa Grenier. And that one is sent in. Brought up through the middle line. Goes to Gulino. Gulino finds Brush. Through ball down the middle, up to Brush with the chance. No, it gets too far out in front. Out in front it goes from now 13:50 to go. And so that one is brought in towards Zagaya, who will deliver it in towards Welchel. And now looking for someone, bringing it up towards Grenier. And back towards Brooke Judson, who's going to try and find her mark. Gets it off to Baracci. Does not quite find it, and Maloney having a troubling time getting it out. And oh my goodness! And I think Gulino just took one to the face. She will walk it off. That is incredible resilience. Gulino will then get in the play moments later to assist Grenier to get the ball, who tries a clear back, does not find it. And it will go over towards Gabby Villagra, now in towards Cindy Baracci. And now it's sent over. Baracci looking for it again. Gabby Villagra. And this one sent up. And Devin Welchel trying to get there, back to Grenier. Grenier tries a pass up. I believe that was headed, I don't know who that was headed for. That was trying to go to Amedovic, did not find the target. Back over towards Gabby Villagra. And now up, not gonna find it. And a sub will come in. That'll be number 18. Sub again for Wethersfield, number 18, Lola Lombardo. And so Lombardo will move into the game. And she will come in for Ava Ahmed. 7.5 to go. First quarter of play. Top corner. And that will go out of bounds. So it looks like they had Amedovic confused for a sub back there. And now it is into the corner. First one. They're going to find it, score! And there is the first goal of the evening. Now, 10:57 to go, and I think Wethersfield, or Maloney, is in a huddle back there. They will come out. I believe that was Alexa Grenier who gets the goal back there. So I believe it was number 12. And so Wethersfield will score. That will be Grenier, and she will find the first one of the evening. Eagles goal! Scored by number 12, Alexa Grenier. And so Grenier will find the first one of the evening. So 10.5 to go. First half, and it's a 1-0 game. And a solid lead for Wethersfield. We'll see if they can hang on to it. Looks like Petropolis and Wagner looking to come into the game. Quick set piece now for Maloney. Back out in front, goes off of Gabby Villagra. Ball is loose, and I think they just bodied Riley Ford off the ball. Wethersfield is still there on the defensive. Another trip in the box back there, and this has gotten aggressive with 10 minutes to go. Wethersfield will clear it out. And we'll see a corner kick for Maloney. So it'll be 1-1 on corners. If that means anything, Maloney might be able to find a response here in this game. First half, 1-0. And Maloney not playing like the last time we saw him back here in Wethersfield. Out in front, Wethersfield looking to clear the corner. It's going to be Riggy who will clear it back towards the bench. Vanessa Venditti will be able to get to the ball and make the stop before it could roll underneath the bleachers and into the void. Goes back towards Zagaya, now to Grenier, who's gotten the 1 goal this evening. Gabby Villagra sends it back. Now up in front. And so now out in front towards Gabby Gulino, back over to Villagra. Villagra sends it to Brooke Judson. Judson, high corner, or not high corner, but high wing, goes up towards Welchel. Now in play towards Riggy. It will be out of bounds. Wethersfield will get there. Subs moving in. Sub again for Wethersfield, number 16, Allison Wagner, and number 26, Zoe Petropolis. And so Petropolis and Wagner will each come into the game. They'll come in for Riggy and I believe Gabby Villagra. So both of them coming out of the game now. Trying to work it in. Eight minutes to go now. And Maloney now charging, low wing. Looks like a bit of a physical play by Brush back there, but it will work defensively. And so Zagaya is there, gets it up to Brush. Brush to Gulino. Gulino sends it towards Zagaya, who's unable to make the stop back there. Stop that time made by Allison Wagner. Grenier to Baracci, back up to Grenier. Now it goes Lombardo to Baracci. Nobody's going to be able to get there. Looks like out in front, Wethersfield opportunity. Kathleen Brush running with it. Not going to be able to get anywhere meaningful on this one as it goes bottom corner. Gulino gets a piece of it back out to Baracci. It's going to be taken away by Maloney as they bring it down the field once again. And Welchel is there, delivers a strike. It is in the net. Devin Welchel. Unbelievable strike. That's got to be about 35, maybe 40 yards out from the net. That is all skill back there from Devin Welchel. Struck from the back of the field. And the Eagles will take a lead by 2. Eagles goal! Scored by number 13, Devin Welchel. So Devin Welchel will find the back of the net. And as she finds the twine for the first time this evening, it's 2-0 with just about 6:25 to go here in the first. And Wethersfield trying to appeal for a call. That is Grenier out there who is not happy. Grenier was not happy about that call at all, and this one out of bounds on Wethersfield again, going back now. So again, knocked out of bounds, this time by Brush. So the throw-ins continue to go right back to the sideline. Grenier getting it, up to Baracci. Quick clear attempt by Maloney. Petropoulos is there, gets a piece of it out to Welchel. And Welchel will bring it along with a quick pass cross field to Grenier. No one home on that last one. Wait, never mind. Kathleen Brush was there and she scores. And Kathleen Brush will strike the third goal of the evening about a minute apart from the last. So number 9 will sub in. Eagles goal! Scored by number 9, Kathleen Brush. That comes at 5:29 left in the half, and not even a full minute apart from each other. The Eagles go back-to-back on goals and make it a commanding 3-0 lead. Nearing halftime, Riley Ford, the junior, getting another start this evening. Just not really needed out there tonight. The opportunity has not arisen that often. Came up maybe once, and the Eagles were able to defend from that opportunity. So, Eagles with a large chance at advancing on to the final and most likely getting Berlin in this contest. They'll get Berlin or Newington. Either is a good team. Either is a good matchup. So the throw-in coming here. Wethersfield delivers. Trying to send it back. And with 4:20 to go, first half. Trying to get out in front. Not going to find it. Zagaya was out there on the defensive end. Could not get it together. Goes back now. And so trying to send it up. Goes towards Brooke Judson. Held out of bounds just a little bit. I think the Spartans looking to bring in a substitution. That'll be number 1. I'm not sure who that would be, but it is a brand new goalkeeper. So we're going to find out who the goalkeeper could be. I have no idea who this might be. So number 1 comes in as a keeper. If I had to guess, I think it would be Boulier, but a positional change. So a positional change comes for Maloney back at the net. And so Wethersfield and the throw-in coming from Gulino. Eagles trying to strike up a 4th goal here in this matchup. As if there wasn't enough breathing room in this contest, Eagles are looking to make some more. Grenier over to Baracci. Baracci sends it back to Zagaya, who delivers a cross to Welchel. Welchel will find it around the 30, up to Baracci. Baracci will strike, and the save is made by number 1 out there with the positional change. She gets her first touch of the evening. 2:20 to go, first half. And so now Wethersfield trying to regain control. Back towards Welchel. Over towards Wagner. And so Getting set on the throw-in now. Here it comes. Goes up, and I think bounced off the face of a Maloney player. That's the second time I think we've seen somebody on either team get hit with the ball. And, ooh, Brooke Judson, there's no hiding that one. Practically body checks a girl off the ball. So Maloney will get a free kick about, I'd say 29 yards out. 29 yards out, looking to tie this game up. Minute 8 to go. And that one is shot just wide and forward not necessary to make that save. 1 minute remaining in the first half. So here in our first round matchup, it's been quite the game. And with 40 seconds to go, first quarter. So with 10 seconds to go. And so we deliver it. Not quite going to find it. That's all she wrote. First out of 40 minutes over and done with here as the time slowly expires. There it is. Halftime here from Wethersfield. Your score 3-0 when we return. Your score at halftime, Wethersfield 3 and Maloney 0.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now ask that you turn your attention down to the field for this evening's halftime entertainment, the WHS Cheerleaders. Ladies and gentlemen, the WHS Cheerleaders.
much from the both of you guys.
This guy's great, man.
He's on. I told you. He's awesome.
This is my brother-in-law, Jim.
Hey, how are you?
He was telling me about the announcer.
He's awesome, isn't he? Hey, for the PKs, I'm
You're
doing.
not going to do him tonight.
No, I'm doing for Granby tomorrow, but
The instructions are shitty.
they're so shitty.
You
So
just,
I
keep
just.
doing, you just keep doing rounds of 5 and 10.
But it's 5. The first 5 is the maximum 5. But in the book,
All of them are 5s.
so there's no sudden death the second round or the third round or the fourth round.
Start all over again with the next set of 10, the same thing.
And the after you do the 10, the first theoretically the first 5 can take it over again.
Or they could change the order.
Or they can change the order. All right.
Or play from the bench and stuff like that.
Or from the bench.
Yeah.
I read it like 2 or 3 times.
And it goes, go to
And then I looked in the book last night. I'm like, I gotta know this. This is the first time I'm doing a PK or a thing with a spot.
the CIAC website to find out the handout.
I couldn't find it.
It's the same thing. Repeat step 3 and 4. Well, 3 and 4 have nothing to do with penalty kicks.
And 3 and 4 says you go and play 10 more minutes.
Right. And like they didn't explain it at all.
All right. Well, that's good. Good game.
I didn't think we were going to get a game.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the field. Your Wethersfield Eagles.
And we are back here from the friendly confines.
You say that and she was so confused.
We are back here from the friendly confines of Wethersfield, or back from the friendly confines of Cottone Field here in Wethersfield, Connecticut, and we are set and ready to go 15 seconds before the start of the second half. And the Eagles are ready to play once again. And so we are getting set. Halftime just about over. And the players are ready. A few big changes here at half. A few big changes here at half. A few JV players. I believe Katie Hattie is in, along with a few others. I think Vanessa Venditti is coming in to play keeper. That is correct. Ladies and gentlemen, now playing goalie for the Wethersfield Eagles, number 0, Vanessa Venditti. And Vanessa Venditti will enter the game. Riley Ford plays the first half. She's been tossed I think a penny. I thought for a second that was another jersey. But apparently she will be tossed a penny. I guess the color was too similar to that of the field players. And now we're set and ready to go for another 40 minutes of action. Away. Goes back immediately to Zagaya. Now over towards Gulino. Back in, I believe that one went to Wagner. This one up in front. It will be sent along. The weather got surprisingly colder here as the evening has gone on. This one goes back to Baracci. Now up to Zagaya and Grenger tracking it down. Maloney will take it away. Back over. That will be sent back towards Gulino. Hattie is there along that low wing, kept in bounds by Maloney, and cleared by Gulino. And we'll see how things go as Venditti gets started in net. That one goes out of bounds once again. Wethersfield to take it. Wethersfield now moving from north to south. Maloney will be going south to north. So we are ready to go. And Gulino sends it in. Quick play off the throw-in, and Maloney trying to take possession will not work as planned as it gets sent along. And that one is sent in. And so, bringing it back. Now that is Cindy Barachi. Over in towards Allison Wagner. Back to Barachi. And Zagaya is there. Sent in towards Grenier. And Lombardo is there. Back towards Grenier. And Gulino is now there along that bottom sideline. And Gulino takes it. Tries to deliver. Does not. And sent back. Now moving towards Brooke Judson. And so, and that moves in. And looking for it. Not quite going to find it there. Number 10, trying to get on top of it here. Goes back towards Brooke Judson. High wing. It's going to be sent over. And quick almost stop by Maloney. Goes now to Ella Zagaya, and Cindy Barachi is there. Barachi, it'll bounce off of her and go towards Grenier. I think Maloney might have been looking for offsides as a callback there. Does not go, and it will be taken by the keeper, kept in bounds. Zoe Petropoulos is there, shoots from an awkward angle, does not find the net, but does find the keeper. And 36:40 to go here, second half. It is 3-0 Eagles. Eagles still in a commanding lead. And it is sent over. And that one is sent down towards the box. Wagner trying to get on top of it. Sent back over. And so, sent back now towards Petropoulos, over to Hattie. Hattie, low wing. And it is brought back now. And that one is brought back in. And so it goes back over towards Grenier. In towards Zagaya. And Grenier, it'll go back. Wagner gets a piece of it now. Sending it back down to Zagaya. Zagaya is looking for something there. Does not find it. Now on the mark is Wethersfield, trying to turn something out of this possession here. And sent along. And out of bounds. This one will go. 34-10 left here in the second half. And a throw-in coming from Gulino. Going to try to deliver it now. And out of bounds. This one will go. 34 minutes left here on the clock, second half. 3-0 Eagles still in the lead. And it will be sent up. And back now towards Zagaya. Zagaya trying to get it to Grenier. It's cleared by Maloney. It goes off a bad bounce, but chasing after it. Look at the speed from the Spartans. That's number 6. That one is... I'm trying to find the number here. That is Molly Marcus, who is tracking that ball down. Here comes Barachi. Looks like 2-on-3 the other way. Through ball gets to Lombardo, offside. just not good enough. So the hand goes up for offsides. Does not find a target. And back over, Grenier. And Brooke Judson will send it down to Venditti, who will kick it gently to Amedovic, who's going to line it. High sideline, out of bounds. And so now, sent in. Not going to find it there. And it's number 18, Lola Lombardo, who's on top of it now. And 31:50 to go, second half. And out in front now. And back over. I believe Baracci's got it now. We'll find, I can't remember who that was. Goes back over to Gulino. Gulino looking for someone here. Tries to find it off a cross. What a save by the keeper for Maloney tonight. And 31:10 to go. Has allowed nothing as of yet. The backup keeper for Maloney. And that one out of bounds. Maloney set to throw it in. Here it comes. So back over towards number 18. Up towards Wagner. And now to Brooke Judson. Back to Wagner. Wagner up to Gulino. Sends it to Zagaya. Zagaya now. So 28 tracking it now. And so, back down now. Zagaya sends it. Trying to find Lombardo, not going to happen. And that will be out of bounds. Looks like a sub waiting to come in, number 11. Sub again for Maloney. And so, sub again for Maloney, number 11, Abby McClure. So Abby McClure will come into the game. 29.5 to go here in the second. And we are nearing the end of this contest. Goal kick coming from the Spartans. It is delivered. Maloney getting a piece of it, but not all of it. Goes over towards Wagner. Sent back. And 25.
Gabby, keep shooting.
And so 29 minutes to go now. And that one is sent back along. 21, who's trying to get a piece of it. Devin Welchel now, high side. Gets it on the defensive end. Sent back. And it's going to be number 15, Katie Hattie, who tried to get there in time. Gulino was there. Possession will go Wethersfield. And Gabby Gulino now set. And off the head of Lombardo. Does not go the way she planned it to. Out of bounds, it will go on Wethersfield. 28 minutes left just about here in regulation. And what has been an exciting game thus far. Kept in bounds, Gulino to Grenier. Grenier tries to cross it and blindsides Baracci. Baracci will be fine, and again, another player getting hit in the head back there. It looks like they were playing a game of pinball out there. And that one is sent, and I think it's going to be Venditti who gets there in time. And that one is sent back towards Lombardo. He's looking for Petropolis, not going to find her. Zagaya down around the backfield, trying to send it towards Grenier, just off the mark a little bit. The accuracy was not there. Gulino now on the defensive, gets it to Baracci. Baracci will get past one defender pretty smoothly. We'll see if she can get past the rest with a give and go to Lombardo. Now back. Moving along. I think Hattie is there now, setting up for a defense, and it's going to be out of bounds. And the subs will come in. 14, 3, and 7, along with 15. Subbing in for Wethersfield, number 3, Sierra Judson. Number 14, Allie Leahy. And I believe the last one, I believe it was 7? It was Clementon. Also subbing in for Wethersfield, number 7, Annie Clementon. I believe it was number 15 who came in for Maloney. And Wethersfield with a chance up in front, saved. The sub for Maloney on that rotation was number 15, Robin Martorelli. So Martorelli came in on that last rotation. And it goes over towards Gulino. She kicks it out of bounds just a bit. Coach for Maloney, able to make the save, flips it to one of his players. Number 3 will get set to throw it in. That's Haley Lesbier. One half of both of the Lesbiers that are on the field. Here comes number 10 moving in. Through ball, not going to find it. Whistle blows, and I think a free kick. It'll be coming from an awkward angle, but just about maybe 15 yards out. So not a far target to hit. And here it comes. Should be cleared by itself off the free kick. And so it looks like subs getting ready for Wethersfield, I believe. One will come in for Maloney. Number 3 is Haley Lesbier, so I had it mistaken. Haley Lesbier was not on the field earlier. She's getting ready to sub in as we speak. Number 18 in Lola Lombardo brings it back. And not quite gonna find it. 24 minutes to go. Subbing in for Maloney, number 3, Haley Lesbier. Subbing in for Wethersfield, number 6, Cam Wilkinson. Number 2, Maddie Riggy. And number 17, Ava Ahmedovic. So those 3 will come into the contest here. And Maloney brings it right out of bounds. 23.5 to go here in the second. That is sent along now. And it will be number 14 who's there. Trying to be there on time. That's Riggy with a cross. No opportunity. It's denied. Sent back number 11 was chasing after that one. That was Abby McClure. Sarah Judson with the throw in over to Ava Medovic. Medovic is going to try and find it as it was taken away. Back over to her though. And out of bounds this one goes. Possession Wethersfield. Gabby Gulino set to throw it in. 22:40 left here. Right out of bounds. And sent along. Back towards the middle. That's Annie Clementon who strikes and splits the uprights. For what would have been a goal, or at least would have been a field goal if we were playing a different kind of football, but not tonight. 22 minutes to go, second half. So regulation, we're nearly halfway done with the second. Regulation almost over, here it comes. So we'll be brought back towards number 14, Allie Leahy, who's going to try and get it to Riggy. Judson gets there as it was unable to find Riggy. Judson again on the move to Clementon. Clementon tries to find Medovic, does not find her, but it does find Brooke Judson. Here comes number 10, that is Mackenzie McCormick. Tries a through ball. And Venditti gets a piece of it, sends it sky high towards Sierra Judson, who will break it through to Maddie Riggy. Riggy brings it up the field now, down that middle lane, which is completely open. Through ball towards Medovic, puts too much on it and goes straight to the keeper. 20:50 to go here, second half. We're about 3/4 of the way done with tonight's game. We're in the second, 3-0 lead. So sent up towards number 7 and trying to get it past to Ava Medovic. And so back over. And stopped by Gulino. Up in front, and Medovic trying to get there. Will she beat the keeper? No, she will not. And we are 3/4 of the way done with this contest. And a trip to the finale on the line. Finale, I believe, would be Thursday. Boys soccer again, playing their first round game tomorrow night at 6. Same time, same place. Here from Wethersfield, again, the number 1 seed. And then at 6 o'clock, we won't be streaming it, but I'm sure somebody will. Field hockey on the road at Hall in their first round matchup. Sierra Judson puts a curve on it. And it was blocked by a defender for Maloney. So 19:17 to go. 4 subs getting set to come onto the line. And so number 17, looks like they both stop. A stalemate back there. Gulino sends it back over. So Allie Leahy up in front. And Cam Wilkinson, subs coming in. Sub again for Wethersfield, number 5, Lexa D'Onofrio, number 8, Andrea Buzas, number 23, Caitlin Ryan, and number 24, Gabby Villagra. Sub again for Maloney, number 23. Number 23, Amal Bahili. So Amal Bahili will come into the game. 18:10 to go, corner coming up. And sent in. And a chance. Splitting the uprights on a header. Just a little bit too high. And almost that went almost right underneath the goalpost. So back over towards Sierra Judson. Now to Alexa D'Onofrio, who's going to try and find it. Now back over, and Annie Clementon was there. Looks like someone tripped on the ball back there. I think that was Annie Clementon. I think it gave all of us a brief laugh here in the booth. So now, and it goes back. So back towards number 5 in Alexa D'Onofrio. And that one, a good deflection by Riggy, bringing it up. And out towards D'Onofrio. And 16:20 now left. And so now, and 15:50 to go. That one was out of bounds. I think it went under the bleachers, and I think Scott Applebaum, our athletic trainer, is struggling to get it back from underneath the bleachers, and he does. A valiant effort from Scott Applebaum. And back around. And throw in back to Ali Leahy, who's looking for something here. And I think they just scored. Yes, they did. I can't tell who that was. And so we're going to say Ava Ahmetovic on the 4th goal of the night. We'll find it. So 15-11, it looks like they're in the huddle. And they will come out. 15-10 to go. So Ava Ahmetovic gets the goal. Eagles goal! Scored by number 17, Ava Ahmetovic! And so Ava Ahmetovic will strike the 4th, and the lead has extended. And Maddie Riggy again, a beautiful play made by Riggy as she moves the ball down the field. Goes back over. And back again. Not going to find it. I think Maloney's trying to call for offsides. And coach is not happy about it here in their CIAC tourney experience, as it's officially called. It's not a cohort tournament. And 15-10 to go, second half. Up along the high wing. Back along now. I think Gabby Villagra is there. Villagra to D'Onofrio. And Alexa D'Onofrio trying to find something there. Whistle blows. Maloney ball. And so back over towards number 5. And so back down. 13:20 to go. And so back over towards Gabby Villagra, who puts a defender on ice back there as she brought it back down their own end. Sent up to Annie Clementon, who's going to try and find something. Clementon bringing it down practically wide open. Tried to get it to Riggy. Puts too much on it. Riggy was just off the mark, and with 12:50 to go, game continues. 4-0 Wethersfield, and it looks like Wethersfield, not to be the pessimist here, but it looks like Wethersfield should be advancing their way into the tourney experience finale. Number 9 is there. And Kathleen Brush. And sent down. And 12:14 to go. Out front. And back down now. Inside. And a chance denied. Is there a rebound? No, there is not. Subbing in for Wethersfield, number 9, Kathleen Brush. And so, and a sub coming in for Maloney, number 17. Subbing in for Maloney, number 17, Sylvia Levin. So she will come into this game. 10:40 left now, and it is in. Brought along. Back out front, denied. And so with 10:20 to go, that ball goes out of bounds. Now with about 10:10 left now. Getting closer and closer to the end of this contest. Another set piece here for Wethersfield. Another corner. Trying to go up 5. This one goes back to Allie Leahy, who fires it directly into the keeper. And number 5 is there, D'Onofrio. And so number 3, Sierra Judson, back over to Andrea Buzas. D'Onofrio back to Buzas. Buzas sets it up for Leahy, who will deliver it down into D'Onofrio. And D'Onofrio will bring it along the low wing, try to get it to Riggy. Riggy wasn't there. Cleared by Maloney. It goes back over towards Buzas, who will send it down towards, I believe that's Venditti, who's standing in the net. And up in front along that high wing. 9:05 to go. And so bringing it back.
Subbing in for Maloney, number 20. Number 23, Amal Bahili. Also subbing in, number 20, Carlin Yakum.
All right, I just turned it back on. Can you hear? Yeah. All right, so we had a little technical difficulties with the mic. I think the mic shut off on us here. I don't know what happened. Oh. I think it's dying, actually. The light keeps blinking. So, sorry if you hear us talking amongst ourselves here in the booth. We're trying to deal with my dying microphone here. 6:40 to go. In the meantime, while we still have power, we're starting to lose it. Well, while we still have power, I'm still being given the okay that the mic is still running. Shot is delivered. Goes right into the goalkeeper. 6.5 to go. And it's strange to me how this game has gone. Wethersfield unable to really strike here in the second half. Either they've taken their foot off the gas or they really are being stumped by this Maloney defense, and I can't blame them. Maloney has played good thus far here in the second half, especially with the new keeper that has been in. And I've just received the brand new microphone. Should be live on another microphone as of right now, so if you hear any rustling of this mic, it's me trying to clip it up to my sweatshirt. And so we should be good now. Set on another microphone. And we continue. And it looks like a whistle blown, I think offsides. Maloney will get the ball, 5.5 to go here in regulation. And time winding down, so it looks like Wethersfield should be on their way to a finale game, either against Berlin or against Newington. It will depend on who they will play against. Depends on who wins that matchup. Tomorrow, the boys' tourney experience begins. And so back. And trying to work back. Not quite going to find anybody. And it looks like Sierra was there. Not going to find it. Trying to bring it back. And a strike. Venditti is there. 13 looking to... 13 looking to come into the game. And so we'll wait on that. Number 2, Riggy. Strikes it off one of the Maloney players. Goes back to Sierra Judson. Number 9, Kathleen Brush, denied. 4 minutes to go. So 3:50 left here in regulation. And it looks like a quick stumble there on the offensive charge from the Spartans. And so one season will be over in about 3:30. 3.5 minutes to go. And so the Eagles, again, trying to make their move here. We'll see what they can get up to. Not quite going to find anything. And that one is shot and scores! And I'm wondering if we have a number on that. And Amedovic scores again. So Amedovic will score her second of the evening. Eagles goal scored by number 17, Ava Amedovic, her second of the evening. So Amedovic will pick up 2 tonight in this game. And Sierra Judson is there, whistle blows, and I think they're going to call a free kick for Maloney back there. 2:20 now left. And so the free kick getting set, 2:10. And so it goes back over. And Riggy. So we'll be set to go here, about 1.5 minutes left. Second half of action, and the clock beginning to wind down. And so now. And so about 69 seconds left, just about less than that. Here tonight's game. 1 minute remaining in regulation. And so the Eagles looking for that 6th goal. 50 seconds now left. And it is sent along. And it is brought back by number 24, Gabby Gulino, or not Gabby Gulino, that is Gabby Villagra. I don't know whose decision it was to make both the Gabbies one number apart. It's a little confusing. Sierra Judson. And offsides will be the call. They will kick it anyway. And Wethersfield will advance through the tourney experience. And that is all she wrote. And your Eagles win it. 5-0. They take their tourney experience to the next level. It goes to the finale. Your final score here from Cottone Field, 5-0 Wethersfield. My name is James Clark, the voice of Wethersfield. And until we see each other again, good night, everybody. And the Wethersfield Eagles win. your final score, Wethersfield 5 and Maloney 0. We thank you for attending this evening's contest, and please drive home safely.